Hello and welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. This is what I call edutainment, a combination of education and entertainment. Enjoy. All right, today I'm going to talk about SunCoke Energy, and what they do is they make domestic coke, and they do logistics for other things that go into making steel. So like steel precursors, 6.3% dividend. Price to earnings is 8.85, so it's nice and low. Price to sales, 0.35, nice and low. If we look down here, their assets and liabilities situation is fair. If we look at the forecast, so strong buy with two analysts. We're at 734, from 11 to $13 is what they're projecting. So there's the monthly chart, and you can see we just broke down through our moving averages. We've got this other channel here where we've been moving in, and if I go to the weekly, our midpoint line, it's decent in here, but we just broke down, and I think we're headed to about $7. And if I go to the daily, you'll see we got a gap. You see this gap right there around $7. It's the bottom of our channel. Back to the weekly. And another reason I like that spot is if I look at our fib retracement. So I'm going from like this bottom through here to this top. And this lines up with the 786 right there at the bottom of the channel. If I do a shorter term, so I'm retracing from here to up here, that's 1.272. So those both hit fib levels. So for those reasons, I think this is a good spot to get in here, but this is not financial advice. It could go lower. On the weekly, let's go to the daily. If I measure our distance below the moving average, okay, that's how far we are. If I go over here, that's about how far we were. So this could turn around here, but let's keep going back. Let me get rid of this. Too much there to look at. Where do we go? We were further. We didn't get that far back here. But it is about the same here in September 2022. So that's a common pattern. Oops. All right, let's look at some other charts. So this is my parabolic SAR super trend strategies, and the parabolic SAR is bearish, but the super trend on the monthly is bullish. And the green line's at 691, so you can get to 7 and still keep this in buy range. This is a general trend up on the RSI, squeeze momentum. If you're looking at the red side, the bearish side, it's long-term trending up. And then so is the MACD. So if you follow the blue line here, hopefully we're going to be turning and heading up. On the weekly, it's looking pretty bearish right now on everything. And then the day, so we just switched over into sell. We have bad earnings. And so this is also not looking real good through here. But I think we're going to go down a little bit. Here's a new chart I'm working with. So this is the monthly, and this is the money flow index, and we're bottomed out. So last time we bottomed out was at this bottom, but you can see we stayed bottomed out for a while. We're getting down here in this stochastic oversold area, and the ADX is at 15, so it's saying there's no trend right now. It says it's a trend if you start breaking above 20. So we're just working through this range here. The weekly, now you can see this, it's RSI Bollinger Band strategy, and we broke below the midline, so bearish for the moment. Money flow is down, stochastics are down, and we're in a downward pattern with the 32 on the ADX. So as this goes up, it means we're in a direction, a trend, but the trend can be up or down. And then if we go today, it's basically saying, just starting a downward trend, but this is some pretty overbought or oversold stochastics right here. And I'd like to see our money flow index start to turn up. So again, I think let me get back to the front. We are looking to try to fill this gap, and I think that might be a good place to get in. I hope you like this video. Again, this is speculation. Hit the thumbs up if you got anything out of it. All right, bye.